Hello there YouTube, Eric McRae, Asparagus Party here. Very pleased to be with you getting into my first gameplay series, and we're going to be doing Path of Exile. So I hate to bore you with a lot of background information, but I think it'll help clarify the situation with this game. So I want you to know I have gone ahead and played it a little bit, sort of testing it out to see whether I'd like it or not, and I did get a duelist to level 18, which means I'll be coming in with you to create a new character, but I do have a little bit of experience, not too much. Now, this is a game I had heard a lot about. I had a previous computer that wasn't able to run it, but with that computer I was really getting into top-down ARPGs for two reasons. One, I could handle them graphically most of the time, stuff like Diablo 2 and a few other things, and two, they're just kind of fun and universal. I really enjoyed the Diablo 2 experience. I was looking to have sort of relive that situation, and I found it very difficult. You know, I played Grim Dawn, and I played Torchlight, and I think two others, and I found that I never got that same experience that Diablo 2 offered me out of other MMOs. But having played Path of Exile a bit, I can say that it's giving me a very similar feeling in terms of the lighting. It's got a lot of darkness to it, which is something I absolutely love, where I found the others were lacking in that. Not that they were bad, they were good games, but didn't quite hit it like that. However, if I did have a weakness I'd spot in the game, I will bring this up ahead of time. What it felt like on my duelist is that I don't know if it's I get over leveled, because I tend to clear out the whole map when I do a map, and with the way I was leveling, the way my character is powering up, it feels kind of easy. Like you just cut swaths through these mobs after a while, and the gameplay moves kind of quick, so I'm hoping it won't pan out to be too boring despite this, or if I may have to skip ahead maps or find some way to, you know, get the level challenge going a bit. But that's all the background info I'm going to bore you with. Let's get into this. So I'm going to log in here. You can see my level 18 duelist there. So we're just going to start with a brand new character, and I'm going to try a different class this time. What we're going to go for is Shadow. Now the first the first challenge in playing any game like this for me is to come up with a name. You were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You've stolen many a life to fill your purpose. Now you will earn your redemption and reclassed. I'm guessing this is a stealthy class. It's got the stealthy skinny guy look. It's got the daggers. It's got the Haseo kind of almost homoerotic chest armor thing going on. We gotta get a name for this guy. Someone help me. Oh my gosh. Swift Daggers? I know, it's such a generic, boring kind of name. How was it not taken? Oh my goodness, Swift Daggers was not taken. I'm sorry guys, I'm ashamed of myself. It's such a crappy name. You'll have to forgive me. Wow. I can't believe I took this name. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it's not too laggy. Alright, that's my guy right there on the floor. We're getting up.
Nothing like a brisk dip to start the day. Now where on God's arse am
I? This guy has a bit of character, as you'd expect from somebody who's kind of that roguey looking class.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if it's...
Oh no! Get off of him!
Is it possible to murder someone who's already dead?
Gosh, he ripped his head off. I didn't notice this on my duelist. Oh man. Well, this is a PG-13 game, guys. Alright. What kind of skills do I have? Viper Strike. That's what I just put in. I think that's middle button? Middle mouse? Hits enemies, converting some of your physical damage to chaos damage, and inflicting poison, which will be affected by modifiers to skill duration. If dual wielding, will strike with both weapons, requires a claw, dagger, or sword. Cool. Can I just hit them and run? Is it a powerful poison? Oh yeah, not bad. Alright. I'm gonna try hit and run tactics. Just think it's a roguey type of thing to do to not be too much of a hero. Oh, I thought he was supposed to get poisoned. Okay, maybe I won't do that. I'm being a bit too reserved, I think. So in this game it's interesting in terms of the potion mechanics. You don't find potions, you find flasks. And your potions automatically fill up as you kill enemies. Now I'm hoping they're not drinking the blood of their enemies. That would be really gross. I'm assuming no, because where would you get blue blood from? Maybe some kind of critter or creepy crawly or a squid or something. But yeah, it's a little different from Diablo 2 in that sense, but a welcomed different. I kind of like the mechanic myself. Ooh, that is very relevant. So these gems give you skills and support perks, and they can be leveled up, and I think they just level up as you kill stuff. I desperately want to get more gear. Feels so naked. Like, I mean, I don't like walking around with my chest exposed in a world with poison, barbed, shooting critters and zombies. I mean, it's just so uncomfortable. Definitely do not feel safe. Ah, gold spammer websites. No! No, not. How can this be? Well, you'd especially expect that in a free-to-play game. Even a pay-to-play game, much more free. You know, I should make a video on the morality of buying in-game currency. You might find me pretty balanced in my opinion on it, but I will say this, guys. While it doesn't bother me much what you do with your money at all, be very careful with websites like this, because a lot of these things are just flat scams, and they're going to log your account info, or I don't know what they're doing, but tap into your credit card. Just make sure you run whatever you're doing by the proper channels. Don't get yourselves money stolen. Oh man, that felt pretty good. That double, I like anything that feels like a double slash, so just following that up with an immediate, satisfying. It's a boss! Hillock! Kill Hillock. Alright, let's try to poison and run. Will that be a viable strategy? I feel like he's gonna do huge damage to me. Try to tank a bit, but no, I'm gonna try poison and run. It's gonna take a long time, but he just pulled out a sword. Oh, it's a little hard to kite because the attack duration, he hits me before my attack's over even. Ouch. Ow. Not doing too good. Oh, poison got him. Yay, lots of drops. Shabby jerkin, rusted sword, nailed fist, driftwood wand, glass shank. I'm thinking I can use dual wield. Sweet, 2 daggers. I'm pretty sure this guy can use claws as well. So the question is, between a claw and a shank, which is better and why? Oh, gain 3 life per enemy hit by attacks. Huh. So it's basically crit or life leech. That's the difference. I'm gonna go for these evasion shoes. I feel like rogues do evasion. Man, it was a hard decision. I'm sorry, that's not an easy choice to make, but part of what be the deciding factor are also the sockets, because I think blue might, I'm assuming blue is more like a spellcaster color, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. I could just be talking out of my beard, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So tab pops open the map, and guys, I'm gonna try very hard not to bother you by popping up the map too much, but I'll be honest, in games like Diablo 2 and this, left to my own devices, I'll have the map up on the screen almost constantly. So for your sakes, I'll try really hard not to do it, but just know that if it pops up a bit too often, you know, I'm having trouble with my old instinct. And please be patient with me on that. Okay. I want to clear the map before I move on. That way I know I'm maximizing my EXP. And we got a level. Assassination. Sleight of hand, will of blades. Oh yeah, their skills are very different from duelists. I was worried when I was doing this. I didn't realize, but yeah, duelists and all the different classes, they obviously have different skills that they get in this massive network of stuff you can work on here. And if you've never seen anything like this and this is intimidating to you, I want to tell you you're not alone. I've seen stuff like this in Grim Dawn and some of these games. I don't know who started this kind of concept. I think the Grim Dawn one might have been even worse in its own way, but yeah, this is how skills work in some of these ARPGs. You've got a lot of pathways and different possibilities for how you can customize your character, but I personally really like it. It's got a lot of versatility here. So you want to sort of take a look at the pathways and sort of figure out a sense of what you're going to do with your character. Like some might have more attack speed than others. See, this route is... I'm just going to go straight for that because I like attack speed. On a dual wielding kind of character, I always go for attack speed. You know, that kind of lightning reflex blader type idea. Alright. That should be it for this map. This guy was a giant. Look at him. His legs are as big as I am. That's pretty ridiculous. I wouldn't want to fight a guy like that. And this is the town, the first town, our equivalent of the rogues encampment, basically.
Of Witherdale, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins.
I'm not sure, but I think these are like bosses or mini bosses, because when I talk to this thing with my see Hillock, that's a guy we just killed, so yeah, I'm assuming that's evidence that they're bosses.
6 counts of common homicide. 1 count of
it keeps going on even when I'm not there.
Of homicide with post-mortem desecration.
You can see I have stash from my other character.
12 counts of extortion.
I saw what you did to Hillock out there, Shadow.
Alright. Let's dance.
Your murderous art is the reason you're here, in exile, and it'll be the one thing that sees you through to another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I feared your kind, condemned you from afar. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you.
For those of you who've played Diablo 2, are you hearing the music here? It does give a very Diablo 2 feel as well. Though maybe more in certain areas than others.
To care for. And there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater. Take care.
Music is such an important and big part of a game if you're trying to capture a certain atmosphere.
That's where my...
Alright. I don't know if you guys want to hear all the lore or not, so I'll try to rush some and then give some the chance to talk at other points. But
from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
oh, interesting. These are always hard choices to make between different things, each doing different skills. Explosive trap, freezing pulse, an icy projectile which has a chance to freeze enemies it passes through. Projectile fades quickly, reducing damage and freezing until it dissipates. Sounds like a caster thing. It doesn't sound like something my guy would use. Deals 5 to 7 physical damage. 2% of damage converted to fire damage. Trap sounds like a kind of thing a roguey kind of guy would do. But it says spell damage. Throws a mine that deals damage in an area when detonated. Stormblast mine. 3 to 8 lightning damage. Base mine time. 20% chance to shock enemies. Ethereal knives. Now that sounds like a rogue skill, guys. Or what? I mean, it's not called rogue shadow, but I mean the kind of idea, right? Deals 9 to 12 physical damage. Base duration is 6 seconds. It's got a duration. leaves 50% fewer lingering blades in the ground if you don't cast this spell yourself. Leaves a lingering blade in the ground every 3 projectiles fired. Fires 9 additional projectiles. Sounds like a throwing knife kind of situation. I'll check the others still for the sake of it. Blight. Apply debuff to the enemies in front of you, which deals chaos damage over time. Enemies that aren't already debuffed by Blight are also hindered for a shorter secondary duration, slowing their movement. Chaos damage. The last one is called Cobra Lash. 3 to 5 chaos damage chains 3 times. Fires a poisonous projectile based on your weapon that will chain between enemies. Requires a dagger or claw. I'm gonna try the ethereal knives.
Stay sharp out there.
I don't want to cheat too much by taking stuff from the stash that's from my other character, but I couldn't even use that stuff anyways. However, for flasks, maybe it's not a big deal. Small mana flask. Why not? Okay. Alright, we're moving on to the next area. The coast.
The furnace down at the slaughterhouse. Yes, that's what this place smells like.
Oh, that's where it went. For now, I'll make it right click. Whoa! And it leaves some in the floor, like it said. I don't know what that does yet, but that looks... I felt like I needed a good AoE, so... Where's he getting all these knives from? I mean, come on, look at this. It's just, it's kind of a bit ridiculous, but cool at the same time. Now we're having fun. On my other character, I got a dash skill at some point, which is like a super fast dash. I'm hoping I'll get the skill gem thing for that in this one as well, because I miss not having that. I mean, I miss having that. Not having that is the problem. Crabs. Listen, I used to work with Filipino family in a appliance shop. They did appliance repairs, and we'd always have a 1-hour lunch, which was one of the great things about them. And back then I would eat anything. I didn't have the same kind of food rules I apply myself to, and not saying I look down on anyone for what they eat, but it is interesting because I got to try all kinds of interesting Filipino dishes, fish eyeballs, and some weird things that they were into eating. And I did have these blue crabs one time that we ate. So I'm just looking at all those giant crabs on the shore there, and I'm thinking my character can eat that. He's not going to starve here, at least. The knife thing is pretty proficient. It's doing a good job. But it concerns me when I get a skill like that, because it's like, now I worry that I'm not going to do my melee skills at all. I'm just going to keep spamming that thing because it's so cozy. hate to say it.
I'm impressed by how much this place wants me dead.
Chaos damage, physical damage, attack speed. Oh, I can't go there yet. Okay, that will be sufficient.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force
Is
of
chaos damage the same thing
The
as...
greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lionized gentlings met us
Alright,
with
I guess
shining
these aren't
metal and
poison.
bold words. Hyri's
It's all
arrows
physical.
withered their pride.
This thing does
Khan's
poison.
axes silenced their despair.
Ah, so poison damage is basically chaos damage in this game, if I'm interpreting it right.
On his belt. Khan has shown Rayclast our Kardui strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
I don't know who this Quam is, but they sound very important to the story. Sorry for the thanks Captain Obvious moment, but I mean, they're just talking about him non-stop in Act 1 at least. Ooh. I'll take that. So obviously one of the very fun things about these Diablo 2 like ARPGs is it's always the excitement of the loot. It's a big part of the game. Oh, we're fighting a boss apparently. Fire Fury, let's go! Oh gosh, that hurt a lot. I gotta stop playing it safe and get in melee range. Oh gee. Well, we killed each other. My death was not in vain, at least. Not swift enough, apparently. Don't get cocky, you random cannibals. You're no bosses. You're not on the same level as that one that just killed me. Scroll of Wisdom. Ooh, a glass shank with stats. Oh, do I already have a hat on? That's an ugly hat. Well, we didn't come here to win a fashion contest. We came here to survive a bunch of demons and ghouls, and cannibals, and zombies, and crabs, and who knows whatever else monstrosity is around, so... So basically with these mirrored tablets, you assign these kind of, I don't know if they're like little quests or things you do to fulfill the conditions or how it works, but you fill out these empty spots, and eventually when it's done you get to portal into this special area where you have a lot of boss or mini boss monsters with good drops, like get lots of rares in that place.
Khan's
Ah, no, I shouldn't have talked to it again. This guy's not going to stop blabbing away now.
The greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair.
Who's Quam? I don't know who you're talking about, man. I'm sorry.
To the last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt.
Alright, Tidal Island it
Has
is.
shown Rayclast our Kardui strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
Apparently I've got a beef with Mr. Crab's family.
Low on mana.
Has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Kardui way is yet a seedling, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Khan has kept his promise. The time of the Kardui has come.
Lag spike. Oh, I think I just encountered a boss. Hail Rake. Oh gosh, he's doing huge damage. Man, I don't want to get close to that. He's gonna freeze me solid. Try to get it. That thing hurts. It's big damage. Padded vest, rawhide boots, driftwood wand. The rest doesn't look too great. So this is a cool thing. Gear in this, some of it has these energy shields, which works very much like your shields in Borderlands games. How do I get the thing out of the socket? There we go. Just want to make sure I keep that on me. Spider boots. Save that for later. Oh, identify the glass shank. 10 to dexterity. Seems like better than that. But now I need to move this into something else. Come on, guys! I'm inventory messing around. You know, gotta attack me with a strategically intelligent idea like that. Okay.
Low on mana. I need more pockets.
I need more pockets. Just making sure I'm being thorough. Ooh. Alright, let's go back to Lion Eye's Watch and pick up those quest rewards.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine. Farewell.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Alright, now we can... Actually,
Stay sharp out there.
I want to see something.
Hello.
Oh, no. Or she just gives you the same stuff. I guess it doesn't matter. She has different items she offers, which I think are kind of more important than what that guy has, so... if I could sell it to her for something to exchange for those, I would, but it looks like they just give you whatever they would give you anyways. Oh. Okay. I wish I knew what Onslaught was and what it does. But not all of these are as usable. Elemental ailments. You'd think that's good for the poison skill. But it's only 2%.
Take care.
I don't really have a slot for that right now. Unfortunately, that thing didn't have a lot of sockets. Can I use any of these yet? Nope, I don't have enough strength. Alright, the mud flats. I think I'll cut out after clearing this area for this video and then start the next after. Alright, here we go. Mud flats.
Low on mana. Death, I live a little bit more.
Every death I live a little bit more. More attack speed. Oh jeez, these things are hard. There you go. Ooh, an amulet. Cool. Oh, that is a boss. Wow, that one does big damage. Viper Strike. Tribal Club, it's a rare, I'll grab it just a second. Skinning Knife, it's an upgrade, I guess. Potentially. Oh, I never meant to do that. 6 to 10, 4 to 17. Might hang on to it for now. Well, it does look like it's the next level of knife after this. that the whole area? I think that's the whole area clear. Alright guys, so Fetid Pool is one of the quests I have to deal with, so I'll start that for the next video. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello there, Eric McRae here, Asparagus Party. Just want to share a friendly reminder that if you enjoy the content I'm producing, it's very helpful for me if you would like the videos and subscribe to my channel, and also that if you're willing or interested in donating to help my channel growth, I do have a donor box page and a link in every video description. With that said, let's get into the video. Thank you very much for your time.